5351 would also kill anyone in the immediate vicinity who heard the statement.
Wow, so even if you just say her phrases, whatever the phrases are, and you're around the people that said said phrases, you're still getting clapped. Yo, that's tough.
Later, in the void.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Savvy, and welcome back to The Savvy Show. And in today's episode, we have another unique SCP on our hands because this is something I thought we already covered in the past. On surface level, this looks very, very similar to SCP-239. If you guys forgot which one that is, it's the Witch Child. And this one seems like a full-grown adult witch. So this is SCP-5351, the Witch of Words. So we shall see what they mean by Witch of Words. So we shall see if words mean anything correlating with this witch. So with that being said, I hope it's going to be as good, if not better, than SCP-239, and I can't wait to see this animation and see what kind of powers it might have corresponding to, you know, the Witch Child, or if it's stronger or not. But before we get started with all that though, have to let you guys know, tomorrow I'm about to be undergoing surgery. I'm about to have a few teeth extracted. So that being said, I don't think I'll be able just to talk, let alone like move my mouth a lot after the surgery. So any SCPs or animations that come after this date of this video being posted, I will not be able to react to it. So just keep that in mind. I might do a few uploads today to, you know, schedule them out in the future, but we shall see. I'm really busy today. But yeah, just had to update you guys what's going on. Hopefully the surgery goes smooth. I'm getting like 2 teeth extracted on my lower jaw, so it's a pretty complicated surgery, so I'm just hoping for the best. Pray for the kid, man. So yeah, with that being said, man, if you guys do enjoy this reaction though, please remember to smash that like button, also smash that sub button, and hit that bell so we can stay plugged for each and every upload. And like I always say, that's most important, because even if you're subbed, you do not get notified most of the time when I upload. So it'll be in your best interest, if you like my content, for you to hit that bell. And also remember, right around the corner to 5K, and our year goal is 10K, so let's get it done, guys, if you haven't subbed to the family already. So without any further ado, let's get this show started. Alright, the Witch, SCP-5351, the Witch of Words. Lego.
Viewer discretion is advised. He ran away from the scene, but he couldn't get far. He knew that he had heard the word, and she was coming for him. He had his gun pointed towards the door, the only entry to the room.
Under a spell?
Calm down, you got this. She's nothing but flesh and bone. She can be killed, he thought to himself as his shaky hands held the rifle, his whole body tense, ready to squeeze the trigger at the sight of her. Suddenly, he felt a touch on his shoulder. He screamed and fired blindly as he turned around. But none of the bullets seemed to hit her. She walked towards him, grabbed at his upper jaw and mandible, then, with both hands, snapped his mouth open in one swift motion. Back at the canteen, Sam Cooper was still recovering from the shock. He uttered a word, which immediately brought her back in front of him. He looked up to her. She said, "Now, are you going to kill me?" Hello, everybody. I'm TheRubber.
Oh my god.
Today, we bring you a SCP Foundation Euclid
Reality
class
Warper,
object,
I'm assuming?
SCP-5351. SCP-5351, also known as the Witch of Words, is a humanoid entity superficially resembling a young woman of Slavic descent. Despite its human appearance, 5351 has demonstrated a number of anomalous capabilities. Most conspicuous is the ability to appear in the immediate vicinity of individuals who repeated the exact statements made by her, causing her to rage and murder them for stealing her words.
Dang.
Not just this, but after killing the individual who reproduced their words, 5351 would also kill anyone in the immediate vicinity who heard the statement.
Wow, so even if you just say her phrases, whatever the phrases are, and you're around the people that said said phrases, you're still getting clapped. Yo, that's tough.
This transcends the influence of 5351 to an unimaginable extent. 5351 has also demonstrated the capacity to exert physical strength significantly beyond human limits, often mauling humans to death with her bare hands over the course of several seconds. Although all of 5351's activities are recorded under constant video surveillance, however, no audio surveillance or recording is to take place to avoid any unfortunate incident.
For real.
No statements made by 5351 are to be transcribed, whether made during interviews or otherwise. All personnel are not to, quote, repeat any phrases or non-standard terminology used by 5351.
Any phrases?
Any event in which 5351's words are reproduced by an external source in this way is to be considered an immediate containment breach.
Whoa, hold up. So anything that she says or specific phrases? Because if it's anything that comes out of her mouth and you just said that one word from whatever sentence she said last, that means that you're going to get murked? Bruh, like, yo, what is going on?
During his exploration of the village, traveler Leif Illian came across a young woman standing right in front of him and gawking deep into his eyes. A chill went down his spine when he heard the woman speak. He immediately gestured her to shut up, but she didn't. After judging her outlook for a while, Leif took a guess that she must have been yet another traveler who did not know the strict rules of no speech of the village. He then politely asked the woman, "Hey, don't worry. I am like you, a traveler, exploring the decade-old folklores of such cultures." The woman did not flinch, as if deadened by his words. The woman then proceeded to speak. She told him that she was the witch of the tales he had been hearing and does not wish to bring him harm. And it took Leif no time to burst out in a huge
Doesn't believe
laugh.
her. Goddamn.
"Sure, you are the witch, and I am the king of this jungle." After he mocked her, he noticed a shift in the woman's energy when he repeated her words. The woman then said in a loud and strict manner, "I can show you what I can do." And in a jiffy, the total ambiance around them started to change rapidly. As the woman gestured her hands up, out grew the odd plants from the sides of where Leif was standing.
Uh-oh.
The bone-chilling
done
encounter
messed
with
up,
something
Leif.
not humanly possible didn't help Leif stand for long, and soon he fell unconscious. He was rescued by the villagers who detained him after he told them about his encounter with the witch.
Why did he not get clapped, though? He repeated the words. He's lucky.
After several tactics, Leif finally freed himself and ran from the village. The Foundation soon caught wind of Leif's encounter with the potentially anomalous entity, and so MTF Zeta-19 was dispatched to investigate. Upon investigation, the villagers revealed that all of them have had their tongues removed at an early age, preventing speech. The questioned elders claimed through writing that this was the result of a traditional coming-of-age ceremony, intended to prevent the Maiden of the Woods from attacking the village for reproducing or stealing her words.
Oh, I guess, yeah, because if there's one bad apple, other people will die too. She could, like, legit wipe out the whole village because they're around that person that said the word. Dang, but that's still tough, man.
After inquiring about the location, the MTF Zeta-19 then proceeded to a cabin in the dense forest where the said maiden had made her home, and promptly restrained her. She was then transferred to a humanoid containment chamber located at Site 22. To further understand the anomalous nature and strength of 5351, the Foundation decided to conduct several interviews with the help of junior researcher Sam Cooper.
A junior researcher?
To improve engagement between them, Sam handed her a pencil and a paper so 5351 could record questions she wished to question Sam. She took great fascination towards the pencil she was given. She told Sam that her wrath and intolerance at the iteration of its words was justified by the fact that words belong only to her.
All words?
Therefore, those words cannot exist in a space without her also existing there, which seemed to be the logic behind her ability to translocate to wherever the words were reiterated.
Damn, she greedy.
The mindfulness of young Sam Cooper and his ability to understand the 5351 behavior over the sessions not just coaxed affinity from her, it also established a rapport between the two over time. In one of the interviews about the village, Sam Cooper was handed an oak leaf by 5351. When inquired about why she gave her an oak leaf, 5351 said it wasn't an oak leaf, but rather a spike of her. After leaving the interview, when Sam disclosed the little gesture of gratitude made by 5351 to head researcher Scott Abrams, the incident was considered an immediate containment breach, and Sam was suspended for a week.
What was that? What did she beep out? Y'all, if y'all know, let me know in the comment section below. I want to be in on the joke.
After his return, Sam was somewhat infuriated by the whole idea of how absurd the whole case was. To Sam, this seemed a non-serious foul play, and he went on to discuss with his colleagues on lunch break. While discussing the reason for his suspension with colleagues Lindsay and Jonathan, Sam mocked the whole scenario of the interview. He scornfully mentioned how 5351 had handed over an oak leaf, which was not an oak leaf to her, rather a spike of her...
A spike of her what? Bro, what is going on?
All three started laughing at the unknown meaning behind the word. However, foolishly, Jonathan went a step ahead and bravely inquired, "But what the hell is a anyway?"
Yeah.
It was about seconds that a loud cracking noise was heard, and out of thin air appeared 5351.
OV, it's over.
Enraged and furious, it only took her 10 seconds to tear out Lindsay's jugular with its teeth and disembowel Jonathan. Taken by the moment of bloodshed and the dead bodies of his co-workers lying motionless on the floor, Sam seemingly had his fate decided. But she only turned around slowly, with blood splattered all over her, and curtsied towards Sam. The alarm blared, the shutters dropped shut, the canteen was on lockdown. You didn't have to kill them," Sam cried hopelessly. And after getting a hold of reality, only then Sam realized that it was far more serious than he considered it to be. Sam winced as 5351 puts her hand on his head and calmed him down. But the deed was done. Why am I still alive? No, stop saying that. You don't. It was just a pencil, and it was just a word. It was just a freaking... A loud bang went off as the security team breached the canteen and surrounded the two of them. Their weapons trained on 5351.
It's not gonna do anything to her.
But Sam had not recovered from the shock. Before he could gather what was happening, he couldn't stop his yelling at 5351. It was just a freaking V-knock! Upon Sam's proclamation of the word, 5351 suddenly tightened her grip.
What's a V-knock?
Sam realized what he had done, but it was too late to stop her now. Wait, what are you going to do? No, please no. Oh, God. Hands on your head. I said hands on your head. Wait. Remember to...
Bro, that was the stupidest thing you could have... You deserve to get murked like that, honestly. I'm not even going to comment on that shit. But anyway, that's the reaction. Yo, that's really cool. I'm going to look up what the V-knock is or whatever. But, yeah, this is pretty dope. It's interesting. It's not just like a regular witch. She's pretty much like an urban legend within the SCP universe and stuff. So she seems like she's one of those cases where the SCP is willingly just getting contained. Because I feel like if she just, teleport wherever someone says a word, what makes her not be able to teleport out of containment, So I'm sure she did this willingly and she was bored or something. But yeah, this was a really cool SCP. I hope you guys all enjoyed this reaction. If you guys did, please remember to smash that like button, smash the sub button, hit that bell so you can stay plugged for each and every upload. And unfortunately, that concludes today's episode. However, I'll catch you guys on the next one.